High above the Amazon, as dawn paints the sky, a vast ocean of green stretches to the horizon. This is the rainforest canopy, a world unto itself, shrouded in morning mist. From this godlike perspective, the sheer scale of this ecosystem is breathtaking. But beneath this tranquil surface, life and death are locked in a timeless dance. Our journey begins here, descending from the clouds, plunging into the heart of this hidden kingdom. The world changes as we sink below the treetops. The boundless sky is replaced by a tangled web of leaves and vines. Sunlight becomes fragmented, piercing the gloom in scattered rays. You can almost feel the humidity in the air, a sense of entering a sacred ancient place where giants dwell. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decay, the chorus of unseen insects a constant hum. We are no longer observers from above. We are now participants in the intricate drama of the jungle floor. Our descent slows, and the forest falls quiet. We drift through the upper layers of the canopy, a cathedral of colossal branches. The air is still, heavy with anticipation. And then, a shape. High above, nestled amongst the leaves, a dark form sits motionless, a shadow in the shadows. It's almost invisible, a master of its domain. The atmosphere is tense, as if the entire jungle is holding its breath, aware of the silent watcher it harbors. The shadow resolves, and we meet the apex predator of this realm. It's a harpy eagle, a creature of myth and legend made real. Perched on a branch thicker than a man's arm, its presence is immense. Slate-gray feathers cover a powerful chest, and a crown of feathers, like a royal diadem, hints at its sovereign status. Its hooked beak is a formidable weapon, designed for one purpose. This is not just a bird. It is the embodiment of the forest's raw power. Now we look closer into the eyes of the hunter. They are piercing, unblinking pools of liquid gold. In their reflection, the swaying jungle is just a soft, blurry backdrop. All that matters is the intense, unwavering focus within. This is the mind of a predator, a biological supercomputer calculating distance, speed, and trajectory. Every detail of its feathered face, every tiny muscle twitch, speaks of a creature perfectly honed for the hunt. Our gaze travels downward, from the eagle's sharp mind to its lethal instruments. Its talons, larger than a grizzly bear's claws, are locked onto the branch. You can see the sheer force as the curved daggers dig into the bark. The muscles in its legs tense and coiled like powerful springs. This is where the eagle's power is concentrated, a grip of such immense pressure that once it closes, there is no escape. Each talon is a finely crafted piece of lethal weaponry, ready to be deployed. Far below this silent sentinel, life goes on, blissfully unaware. On the branches of the mid-canopy, a sloth moves with its characteristic deliberation. It navigates its world in slow motion, a gentle herbivore in a vertical landscape. Filtered sunlight dapples its fur as it reaches for a tender leaf. The air around it is calm, filled with drifting insects and the soft rustle of leaves. For the sloth, this is just another moment in a peaceful existence. But pull back, and the full terrifying picture comes into focus. High above, the eagle remains perched, a silent executioner. Directly below, in the same vertical line, the sloth continues its journey. The immense distance between them only heightens the tension. They are two separate worlds, occupying the same column of space, one predator and one prey, connected by an invisible thread of destiny. The entire multi-layered jungle seems to pause, caught in this dramatic standoff. Then stillness shatters into explosive action. The harpy eagle launches from its perch. In a breathtaking display of power, its massive wings unfurl, catching the air and propelling it forward. Leaves and debris are scattered in its wake. Captured in slow motion, the launch is not just a movement. It's an eruption of force. The coiled energy we saw in its muscles is now unleashed in a singular focused purpose. The hunt has begun. With incredible speed and agility, the eagle dives through the dense canopy. This is not a flight through open sky, but a high-speed slalom through a maze of obstacles. It twists and turns, its wings adjusting with microsecond precision to navigate the chaotic network of branches and vines. The world becomes a blur of green and brown as it plummets towards its target, a feathered missile locked on its course. The moment of truth arrives. The eagle strikes. In a frozen instant of cinematic perfection, we see the impact. Its wings flare to break its descent as its talons, fully extended, make contact with the unsuspecting sloth. The raw strength is palpable. This isn't just a capture. It's a display of absolute dominance, the collision of an unstoppable force with an immovable fate. Let's zoom in on that critical connection. The talons, those formidable weapons we saw gripping the branch, are now fulfilling their purpose. They sink deep, the crushing force immense and instantaneous. Every muscle in the eagle's legs and feet is engaged, ensuring the grip is absolute. It's a marvel of natural engineering, a biological trap from which there is no release. The struggle is over before it has even begun. The chaos subsides as quickly as it began. The harpy eagle, its prize secured, lands on a sturdy branch. It stands calmly, its prey held firmly in its grasp. Its posture is one of complete control, the dominant ruler of its territory. The jungle around it returns to a heavy silence, the background softly blurred, as if paying respect to the master of the canopy. The deed is done. In our final view, we look up at the eagle from below. Silhouetted against the overcast sky, it appears larger than life, a towering, almost prehistoric figure. Its form is the very definition of an apex predator, the pinnacle of this rainforest food chain. With a slight, powerful movement of its wings, it asserts its place in the world. As the scene fades to darkness, we are left with this one indelible image: the silent, sovereign king of the Amazon canopy.